Hey guys, Mark Gaudet here coming to you on day 28, and today we're going to pick a bone with some of these limiting beliefs. We're going to go back and we're going to take a look at some of those things I've talked about and really uproot a couple of these really limiting beliefs that can hold you back on your personal development journey. Here it goes, guys. If you're someone that's ever been trying to achieve a goal, if you're someone that's ever wanted to start a new project and you started taking the right actions, and all of a sudden you get these thoughts in your head, right? Or someone says something to you outside and that influences the way you either feel or act the rest of the day. Here's what I'm talking about. Let's say you want to create a project or you want to start a new business, and one of your friends, or you get this thought in your head where you're like, well, hey, you know what? Someone's already doing something just like that. And therefore that kind of causes resistance for you executing your project because you have this little bit of doubt as if your brand's going to be good enough, as if you're going to be able to put something out there, and therefore you don't put the right energy or you don't finish the project. It kind of puts a halt in your plans. Or, even worse, the other thought too is someone comes up to you and says, well, you don't have enough experience in that. Or you get your own idea in your head where you're like, maybe I'm not as experienced as some of these people and I don't have the right to teach or coach people yet. I want you guys to understand, anyone that's watching this video, this is a severe abundance block. This is a severe rip-off of your talents, of your skills, of your ability. And it's absolute BS and nonsense. In fact, it's those beliefs that keep those other people that are telling you that where they are. And it's also something that's been holding you back your entire life. If you look at it, these thoughts, if you really take a step back and examine these thoughts. And here's why it's absolute BS. Even the most successful people, okay? The most successful people even tell you, if you want to learn something really well, you need to teach what you learn as soon as you learn it. You don't wait 3, 4, 5 months, 5 years, and then start teaching. People have questions now, and here is the reality for everyone listening to this right now. Here is the reality. There's people, even if you learned one thing, okay, you learned one thing today, there's people that don't know that one thing that you can start serving right now. And those 2 or 3 things, or that week or 2 weeks of courses you've been taking, there's a lot of people out there that don't know that stuff right now. There's a market for you. So yes, you may not be starting to serve people that have been, doing what you want to do for 5 years, 6 years, or that have a lot more experience, but there's always someone that needs the knowledge and skills that you have, even if you just attended a 1-hour lecture. So that's what I'm saying. There's always an opportunity for you to teach, for you to coach, for you to give back. So all of you business owners, all of you people out there that want to share your mission, that want to share what you're doing with the world, but are letting that fear hold you back, saying, I'm not ready yet, I'm not ready yet, I don't have enough experience yet. Let it go. That's nonsense. You have enough experience to start. Even if you start with someone that's never heard of it, or they're starting from day one, you can start somewhere because you know something. And you've invested in yourself enough and you've experienced enough where you can teach someone. There's someone out there that does not know. So don't think you need to start as like a multi-million-dollar brand and serving people that have, have been, attending and getting 20, 30 different other advices from other people already. Don't think you need to start there. Just start, and the right people that need the help that you have to offer will come to you. And then as you get more experience, it'll build and build and build. As you learn more and more over the years, it'll build and build and build. But you start now. You start before you're ready, and you get rid of that BS thought and those BS opinions of other people. That's the reason why they're not doing things that are telling you can't start. You have something to share now, you share it. And guess what? If you look at learning models, okay, you want more conviction here, you want more power to take this message with you and start sharing it now. If you look at learning models, you'll notice that we learn and we retain more when we learn it and we apply it out in the physical world than when we just hear information or when we just write things down. So if you're learning it and you're applying it and you're sharing it with someone else, you can get up to 90%, 80 to 90% retention rate in that material when they do studies and look at it 2 weeks later to see how much you've learned, versus 10% if we just hear, if we just see it or we just listen to an audio, 10 to 20% or so. So the reality is you're doing this not just to serve them, but you're doing this so that whatever you learn, stays with you a lot longer, and you can build upon it and you retain more, because the more you retain, the better you're going to be able to serve people. The more examples you're going to have, the more it's going to be part of you. So that's why as soon as you learn something, a lot of times I make these videos, I learn something and I share it with you. Am I an expert on these things? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But guess what? No one is really an expert. We just made up that term. The reality is every single person, I don't care if they're a $10 million, a $1 billion brand, is still learning as they go. Otherwise, they would be dead. They have to be learning, right? If we're not learning, we're dying. If we're not growing, we're dying. It's no in between. We don't stay the same. So if you are alive, you're always going to be learning. You're always going to be gaining more experience. But you start with what you have now. So get rid of that nonsense belief. Take action today. Do something. You know, for me, what was holding me back was like, oh man, I've only been doing online marketing for maybe a few months now. It might be hard for me to teach you. Well, absolutely not. In fact, the information that I have access to, a lot of people take 2, 3, 4 years to learn, because I have a mentor that's showing me step by step by step, who's earning multiple millions of dollars. So I actually have value that I can apply and give to people. And guess what? Even if I didn't have that, let's say I had no help in coaching and mentorship. Well, there's people that it's their first or second day that don't know as much as I know right now that can help them speed up their process. So do you see what I mean? How it doesn't matter, 4 months, 2 days, 1 or 2 years, start sharing what you have to share right now. As soon as you learn it, you can share it. If you're a coach, you're a business owner, you're a consultant, you're worthy to share that right now. Get that through your head and know that by you sharing it now and offering your consulting and your services to others, guess what? You're just gonna reinstall that information deeper that you've learned, which is only gonna make you more effective today and 5 years down the road as you continue to develop in your business. So start your business, start right now with the experience you have, get it out there, and you will keep building and growing. And let that other belief go to the side, okay? Let's go back to the first one. This is another one that's come up in my journey, where there's so many people out there doing the same thing that I want to do, okay? So there's 2 beliefs we're talking about that really I hear people that I've heard people let this hold them back from starting the business that they want. Someone's already doing that. You ever heard that? Someone's already doing that. Oh, this guy takes care of that vertical. Oh, or this girl takes care of that vertical. So I can't do that. I have to do something different. Absolutely not. Think about it. How many real estate agents are there out there? There's thousands, probably, it may even be, I don't even know, tens of thousands around the world, right? Is there only one real estate person? Imagine there was one real estate person that had to serve everyone in the entire world. How would they possibly provide that service? It's a good question, isn't it? They wouldn't be able to, because they need other people to do it. Oh, there's a lot of coaches like Tony Robbins. There's Brendon Burchard. Guess what? Not everyone resonates with them. Guess what? They themselves can't serve everyone. That's why they need people like you that have a skill, that want to do that got the inspiration to do it. You got it for a reason, because you're meant to do it, to go out there and help them. And guess what? There's so many more ideas and opportunities. There's so many more examples I could give you, but I'm sure this is starting to make sense. So here's the reality. The reality is, just start with where you are at. Because you already have a gift, you already have a service to provide. And guess what? You're going to do it uniquely, because no one has your personality. You're not Tony Robbins, you're not Brendon Burchard. Not everyone resonates with those people. Yes, they're global brands. Yes, there's other spiritual teachers, there's other life coaches out there, there's other healers out there, there's other app development companies out there, there's other technology companies, CRM companies, real estate companies, convenience store companies, restaurants, this and that. Guys, it doesn't matter. There's opportunities for everyone. Because the reality is you will do it differently. How do I know you're going to do it differently? I know that because you're a different person than all of those other people. And you have something very unique, even if you don't know it, to offer. So you're going to have a different energy and a different personality that's going to resonate with others to help them get what they need from your service. So it doesn't matter that there's other people doing what you want. There could never be enough. If you have that inspiration, that desire, it does not matter. Just go with it. So don't let people that are telling you that to hold you back, because the reality is they're probably letting that same idea and belief hold them back. And if you're telling that to yourself, notice that it is a BS belief and it's holding you back from creating the reality that you want and providing the service that you were meant to provide here. This is not a competition, guys. It's all about collaboration. We're meant to help each other. It's not one person does this, one person does that, and no one else can do it. So get that belief out of your head. I hope this resonated with you. I hope this video served you. I know it served the right people. And I know you can feel my energy coming through. And I know a lot of you guys that are watching this, some of them are going to make a change right away and say, you know what? Mark's right. I've been doing that and I'm going to make a change. And I promise you, if you do, you'll just move forward. And guess what will happen when you move forward? That belief will no longer resonate with you. You'll be like, this didn't make sense. I was letting this hold me back for so long and it wasn't even true. Isn't that amazing how we have all these things in our head that tell us what to do, but they're not even true. They're not true, but we let them hold us back as if they were true. It's not true. It's just a belief that someone has. And if you choose to adopt it, you behave that way. You don't have to believe that. It's not an empowering belief. So get rid of it. It doesn't serve you. And adopt the beliefs that I've talked about. And as you take action, you'll see that they serve you. And then you will no longer be attached to those other beliefs. So I love each and every one of you. Take those 2 beliefs here to heart. If they're bothering you at all, see how you can apply them today, okay? Just 1 or 2. It could be something so simple, but just see how you can apply it today at your work, at your business, in a conversation with a lover or a spouse. Doesn't matter, okay? Just do something and prove to yourself that you don't have to listen to those beliefs, that you don't have to listen to disempowering beliefs, and let them go. And be free. And share your message, your gift with the world. I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you tomorrow on the next day, which I believe is day 29. Cheers.